Hey folks, welcome to the first video of the year. A couple of changes that we're going to make for a Monday video. So you're going to get a Monday morning kind of flash report format, right, which will include this video. It will include some tips, training topics, updates, and things like that every week. And that way we can do it kind of in small bites as opposed to, one long email when we do our month-end newsletter. So the month-end newsletter will be replaced by a weekly flash report, which, as I said, which will include this video, and we'll be putting in like top teammates and all that stuff into the weekly flash report on Monday as it comes out. And so anyway, so we're looking forward to that. Let's do some numbers. So we haven't had numbers since December 15th. So through December 15th and into last week. So we had 212 purchase and sales agreements and about 50 million in volume, 96 listings, which is actually pretty good considering the time of year, right, over the holidays. And then we had 5 new folks join our family. And so first we have Kylie James is a new licensee in our Exeter, New Hampshire office. And Norman Sargent is a new licensee in our Ellsworth, Maine office. And Dave Beauregard is a new licensee in our Keene, New Hampshire office. Dominique Trevino has just joined our Londonderry, New Hampshire office, and she came over from Berkshire Hathaway, Veroni. And then Paula Johnson is a new licensee in our Nashua, New Hampshire office. So welcome, and look forward to seeing you all soon. Market conditions. So I sent around that article last week about what to anticipate for market conditions this year, and I thought it was a really good article. And I think generally, right, how you want to look at this coming year is it'll be a lot more consistent. Last year we had that really frenetic pace in the spring, early spring through midsummer, and it created all sorts of disruption in the market. We had buyers not wanting to enter into multiple offer scenarios, and you had people kind of sitting on the sidelines for that. You had sellers sitting on the sidelines because they were willing to put their house on the market, but there wasn't anything for them to buy, right? And so kind of all those dynamics were born out of the really frothy, first, second, and partially, third quarter market conditions. And I don't think we're going to have that. I think it'll be more of a steady pace this year. One thing is for sure is that pricing has got to be spot on. We're not going to be able to lean into even the warm months about pricing. So I think as we're working with our seller clients, we just need to make them aware of the fact that this environment doesn't have that hedge to it that last year did. And we certainly saw that in the last half of last year, right? Once that frothiness kind of, calmed down a little bit, pricing again became more important. You started to see a lot more price reductions and broker open houses and things like that. So on balance, I think this will be a good year. We'll have good market conditions behind us, and pricing will be important. Rates, I think, will be relatively the same. Overall, just good economic conditions. So what else could you ask for, right? One other thing before we sign off, buyer broker training. So we'll be announcing and launching buyer broker training for those of you who would like to take it. I would encourage you, if you're not familiar with buyer brokerage, or even if you are, to take the training and buff up your skills, because I think that's going to be a really needed component to people's tool bag as we go forward in the real estate industry. So that'll be coming out soon. So that's it from here. Thrilled to be with all of you again this year, and I'm looking forward to a fantastic 2019. It should be a good one. All right, take care. Have a good week.